So Murrieta Genomics is a company that's come up with the help of the city of Murrieta, and our goal here as a company is to exist to provide an incubator space that will allow companies that have technologies that could utilize our abilities to run next-gen sequencing, to analyze DNA, and their technology might need the instrumentation that we have here, but we can actually provide the data for them, that they can actually continue to grow their business utilizing all of the same techniques that all of us are doing in the current genomics field. There are a handful of incubators that are out there, but we really want to position ourselves as a unique type of incubator. Instead of having clients or people come in that would be renting out space or desks, we really want to have a full service incubator where we want to be able to enable them technologically, but also with our other co-founders, really mentor them from a business perspective. You know, myself being part of multiple startups in my life, I've seen all of the pitfalls that exist in incubators where you typically wind up not being an expert on the business side, not being an expert on things as minor details as HR, purchasing. We want to provide an environment that allows you to focus on your science, on your core business, and then help you grow that into a profitable entity. There's a couple of different parts of our incubator that also make us unique. On one level, we have the ability to do what would be called fee-for-service, meaning that we can actually run certain clinical tests for people, whether it be hospitals, whether it be for insurance companies. But on the other side of it is the incubator that we discussed previously. And people should be aware of that because we really provide the full service of everything you might need to start your company. You don't necessarily have to go out like many people do and purchase instrumentation. You don't need to purchase a sequencer. We have all those things that are here in the lab with us. You don't need to worry about all these things of minor ancillary equipment, lab benches, seats, chairs. You can come in with your initial seed funding, come in and you can be up and running day one. You're only limited by your ideas and what you can do that focuses on genomics. Dealing with the city of Murrieta has been an absolute joy. I've started up double-digit companies. I've done it in California and Florida as well, and the way that the city of Murrieta has embraced all of this, has worked with us as a partner from day one, has wanted to bring us in here, and has really been sort of something special to be a part of and to witness their commitment to this. And looking at why the city would put such an effort into that really gets down to how they view the citizens that live in the city. Many of them, just like me, have driven 3+ hours a day, as I had to drive into San Diego multiple times, once a day, for 5 days a week. That's hours and hours of your life that are being taken up while you're on the road. So there's 350,000 people in the metro area immediately surrounding us. Many of them are driving to San Diego, to Los Angeles, or to Orange County. A lot of them are in technical jobs like this. Us providing an ability for them to start a company here, to grow and nurture a company here. It isn't necessarily just about not having to commute, which is a wonderful side benefit, but for the city, they know that investing into this gives them an opportunity to go beyond the paradigms of maybe some cities that are next to Murrieta that are really going towards more of the service industry. We want to grow good, high-paying jobs that are technologically advanced, that have the opportunity to grow as everything advances in our society. It's kind of an interesting thing to see how the hospitals have exploded on here. So I've personally lived here for 5 years. My family's lived up here for 15 years. So I've come up here and I've seen it as it's gone from this booming thing, and you realize that people were driving for hospitals and all of that. And obviously we're not the only ones that had the mindset of there's really a growth basis here. And so you've seen so many of those hospitals, as you mentioned before, as you mentioned Kaiser and Rady's and Rancho Springs and Loma Linda, and all of the different utilities that they've provided, all the services that they provide. We want to really be an extension to them. We want to provide clinical tests that they can be running, whether it be in cancer research base and oncology, whether it be something for non-invasive prenatal testing, all the way down to doing genomics, which can improve your lifestyle, from pharmacogenomics all the way down to health benefits that knowing your own genetic information is really critical and key to. So it's really, I feel like it fits hand in hand with the mission that Murrieta has had, the direction they've decided to move in, and we really, I think, fit very well with the mindset of advancing 21st century care into as we move forward together.